Well, tonight we are learning more about a terrifying abduction in Virginia. According to Culpeper police, 3 people who are in the country illegally abducted a woman, forced her to withdraw money from an ATM, and then robbed her house.
Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Drew Wilder shows us how authorities utilized automated license plate reader technology to track the suspects across the Commonwealth and make arrests.
Culpeper police say a woman trying to help strangers at this Walmart store ended up the victim of a violent abduction and robbery late last month. On August 27th, police say the victim was shopping at the Culpeper Walmart when a man and a woman approached her, saying they had car trouble and they asked if she could help them out. Police released store surveillance images of the 2 suspects in the store before the woman ultimately agreed to help them and let them into her car.
She was a very trusting person and allowed the 2 suspects into her car, and that's when they produced the handgun and forced her to the ATM.
Investigators say the suspects allegedly forced the victim to an ATM at gunpoint, made her withdraw money, then instructed her to drive to her home in Orange, Virginia, where they stole belongings from her. Once they left, the victim called police.
So how did the suspects get away if they were riding in the victim's car? Police say the Walmart surveillance video showed the suspects getting out of a black SUV prior to approaching the victim. They say it appears that black SUV then followed the victim's car away from the Walmart.
Police knew the victim's license plate information, so they put that into their automated license plate reading system. The LPR, as it's called, tracked the victim's license plate as it moved past various LPRs positioned in Culpeper and into Orange. Then they looked deeper.
4 to 5 seconds behind each one of those images where the victim's car went through, we saw a black SUV following the victim's car. So we were able to link this black SUV.
Police went into the LPR system and added the black SUV to what's called a hot list. So if the SUV passed any other LPRs in Virginia, police would get an alert. Over the next 24 hours, alerts came in from Stafford, then in King George, where police pulled over the SUV and arrested the 3 people inside. Officers arrested the 3 suspects, none of whom are in the country legally, according to police, and all 3 were arrested on several felony charges, including abduction by force and robbery. Some people in Virginia have expressed privacy concerns, and recently Virginia's legislature approved legislation that governs how police are allowed to use the technology and how long they're allowed to store the data.
Without technology and without the LPRs, it'd be safe to say we would not have the three violent individuals in jail within 24 hours.
Chief Settle says utilizing new technology in policing saves critical time and can help police track down suspects, potentially before they strike again. Reporting in Culpeper, Drew Wilder, News 4.
The 3 suspects are all facing multiple felony charges in multiple jurisdictions and are currently being held in custody.